Online daters of Reddit. What's the worst first email you've gotten from someone? The absolute worst one I've ever gotten had the subject title "My dong, your butt," and the message just said thoughts. Consider me seduced. You should grow your hair out so I can pull on it while I frick you. Also, what are some good tips for going vegetarian? Stop eating meat. I don't have any of the copies, as they've been deleted, but I've received a few messages from older women, late 40s, 50s, implying that they want to have frick me because I either 1. Remind them of their deceased husband, or 2. Want to strip any remaining innocence from my being. I'm 32 YO, female. Get messages from young guys all the time asking me to strip aforementioned innocence. If you don't let me take you out, I'm going to send your nudes out. But I don't know you and I don't send nudes. Not possible. I have your nudes. Just give me a chance. Blocked. I'm trying to blackmail you. Give me a chance. You got a fat head. I like that. How on earth does someone respond to that positively? If you're a guy, the line can take on a different meaning. The only hot thing about you is your tea. Shame you don't have a photo of that up. Well, that's just mean. After a good bit of conversing and meeting in person a few times, I don't really like you romantically and I'm not attracted to you, but I want to go on a date with you just to see what it's like to go on a date with someone who actually cares about me. This is so sad. Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm not gay, but you look really good, not too masculine, just the kind of guy that I might be into a little bit. If you feel like some mutual jerk off, you should hit me up and it wouldn't be gay. I drive a BMW and I am a good looking Asian. Well, that is unfortunate. My friend that's a chick got one that said, I want to tag team you with my husband, then pee in your mouth. At least they're being upfront about the water sports. You don't want that cropping up at the end of the evening. You are beautiful. Let's meet at Starbucks so I can massage your tea. We only went out twice. I may fit the bill of what you're looking for. I work in my city and spend a lot of time out there. Love curvy woman and I am a pea sucking mother. Sigh. Online dating. I'm a guy, so the experience is probably a little different for us versus women. I'd rate my looks at average, slightly above average. I have a great job, own a home, a car, no debt, etc. Nothing outlandish in my profile or anything to freak someone out. I think of myself as a pretty solid catch. Anyway, I was on Match.com and saw a woman and thought she seems cool. Let's shoot her a message and say hi. I get a reply saying the following. You seem like a really nice guy with a lot to offer, but no thanks. I would also like to advise you to know your ballpark and check out women in the same league as yourself. You might have a better time. I didn't know who she was, nor did I want to anymore, but dang, that one took a bit to shake off. Should have responded with, I apologize. You're right. I'm clearly way out of your league. Good luck. My mom got a message from a guy half her age calling her a frick dwarf and that he wanted to get it on. Like, what the heck? Hey, you look cute. Ever want to frick a married man? His handle was married man. To his credit, he got right to the fricking point. To quote the 50-year-old married man with children as old as me, I want to eat freshly baked cookies right off your pee and I want to lick the crumbs of your nipples, not edited. Here's the catch. I don't do online dating. This dude and many others saw a picture of me online. What the frick, internet? Why you be so creepy? Shut up. Do what I tell you. I'm not interested. These are just some of the things you'll be hearing if you answer this ad. I'm an idiot and I don't care about anyone but myself. P.S. No dogs. I'm going to murder you, you bloody woman. A few years ago, my girlfriend, at the time, and I were following a book called This Book Will Change Your Life that has daily challenges for a full year. One of the challenges was to post a personal ad for the opposite gender physical preference on Craigslist. We each wrote posts that I considered charming, polite, and thoughtful about our interests and personalities. I posted in M4M and she in W4W. She received some very nice replies from other lesbians asking her out on a date. I got an email inbox full of dong pics. So, what the heck? Gay community. Gay dudes are dudes. Had several online dating profiles. Not a single message received, nor a single reply to the scores of messages I sent. I deleted all my profiles. I can't take a hint. I'm alpha like that. Listen to the soulful sounds of Adele. This guy reminds me of Brucky Kibbutz from GTA IV. How does it feel to be the hottest girl in the building? The whole building? I like how his grammar fluctuates. It's like a letter written by a schizophrenic. 50 Shades of Nay. All women ever write is, hey, frick you. You look just like my little sister. I want to punch your face. Dot. Thanks. One time I made a fake profile on a dating website, posing as a female. I felt strangely violated, and it wasn't the weird, overtly obscene ones that really bothered me. They were actually pretty amusing. It was the constant bombarding from big dudes with topless photos as their thumbnail, wearing backwards baseball caps or low butt v-necks, messaging me seemingly innocent things like, hey, I love your eyes. What are you doing today? I'd love to spend an afternoon with you. Gorgeous. I don't know why. That crap just made me uncomfortable. It takes courage to be a girl in this internet age. I don't know how I'd deal with that. I usually just quickly deleted the message and went back to RAWW. I've received a lot of winning one-liners. My favorite, one spicy pepper. Hey, I was thinking of robbing a bank. We'll be driving off in a fast sports car, fleeing from the cops and drive off a cliff and fake our own deaths into the ocean. You in or out? Don't worry, there will be scuba tanks in the trunk. Bring something to eat because we will get hungry. Peas. Don't bring egg salad cause it will reek colon. The message was from a text originally sent to someone else on Match.com. It trended on 4chan and other sites. I am dying to subtly let the guy know that I see what he's doing, but still figuring out how to do it. I like how he's so specific. WRT the humping time. This is number 2 hours, 57 minute run of the mill frick. I got this a couple of years ago from a guy in Germany. I'm from Chicago. Hey, good morning. How are you? You ray damn hot. Well, I should be placed as oyster on your food plate now. How would I end up consumed with lemon and champagne or my other oyster friends first, who are with me in the box just like it mean now I don't have the response I sent to him saved, but here's his response to my response. Smile. Left-handed and frisky, so my fantasy just sometimes runs wild. I am a cool easygoing guy here and down to earth, but now. Sorry, I just like it maximum mean cruel now. Imagine the scenario. As oyster I am totally helpless in my shell in front of you. What would you do? Squeeze lemon on me? Put me on your tongue? Pretend I could escape? Or do I have to watch as you gulp down my friends first? How's my future now? I guess I would try to escape, but I am only in my shell shivering and waiting for what you Ray going to do. He just like it that detailed. Glorious. It's like he wasn't even aware of you except as a possible stage prop. He could have had that conversation with his cat. I'm so alpha. I bought myself a burrito today. All the guys were jealous of me because of my tasty burrito. I took my burrito home. After taking a bite out of it on the car ride back, couldn't help myself. I took a shower with my burrito before dipping it into some salsa and eating it out. Soulful sounds of Adele is where I usually draw the line. You big ol' handsome bear mother, write me back. Where have you been all my life? This guy sounds like he's read too much poor stuff. He's trying to project an image of both raw masculine physicality, alpha like that, screw your brains out etc, and comfort tenderness, Adele, drying you off etc, a winning combination, in theory. Unfortunately, like a lot of guys I've met who rely on what they read rather than their natural social instincts, he's just coming across as weird. He's probably an okay guy in real life. God dang, this is the weakest attempt at erotic storytelling ever. Sent. Some guy decided to write me a poem once, I hear the song of your soft sighs, as I taste the sweat between your thighs, you gently sway, your silken hips, as I drink the kiss of your nether lips, I sate my thirst, in your wet release, but my parched throat will know no peace, till every drop, has been consumed, and your ecstasy is, fully bloomed. Most of mine include one-liners about getting my butthole eaten. Somehow, this gem came yesterday. Ever have your butthole licked by a fat man in an overcoat? See the writings of Sir J and Sir Silent Bob for an explanation of this. In my ad, I made a quick science joke, along the lines of my expectations are so low at this point that, if I told you how small they were, I couldn't tell you how fast they were going. Nearer to the close of my ad, I wrote something like, and if you caught the quantum physics joke, I really hope you respond. And surprisingly, a number of people responding identified the wrong thing as the joke. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my email. So roadhead, maybe? A woman messaged this to me on OKC. Here it is again. Okay. I have to admit, I have been messaged by so many Indians on here and have sworn them off due to horrible past dating situations. On the contrary, you sound a lot like me in several different aspects. I can see some things possibly being a problem. I am Christian and do go to church, and I am at times a grammar Nazi mainly because I teach ESL and your profile is riddled with missing articles. Typical Indian error and how I can spot on Native American English speakers. Hope that you won't hold these against me. Less of a grammar Nazi and more of a regular Nazi. Not a message so much, but back when I was using POF, before meeting my now fiancé there, mind you, I looked at the profile of a fairly attractive girl who seemed fairly well adjusted, until, about 3/4 of the way through her profile it goes all caps and details how she'll ruin your crap if you frick with her or her kid. I did message her, just to thank her for putting her crazy out there nice and early. Never did get a response. As a guy I rarely get messages, but when I do they're always, "Hi, what's up, how are you?" I then reply with "I'm doing pretty good, yourself," and never receive a reply ever again. It's like my replies make them vanish off the face of the earth. The point is, don't send me crappy 6-word messages with turd-like spelling. Got this gem about a month ago that read, "I am almost too embarrassed to say this, but I'll just spit it out. I would suck the sklong of any of your ex-boyfriends just to butterfly kiss your beautiful eyes." You have to admit he's showing a level of dedication most guys would refuse to match. Also, I deleted this one a while ago, but it was some woman that wanted me to come over to fix her car because she didn't know how, based on my picture I have in front of my 49 Chevy. Despite my username, if I am going to message someone, the first thing I'm going to say is not "Hey, come over and fix me a sandwich." No, thanks, I can't drink coffee late at night, it keeps me up. I read this in the voice of Zap Brannigan, 7/10, would read again. I imagine he wanted champagne in the bath, too. I posted an ad on Gumtree for a female, I'm female, yoga gym buddy and was swamped with emails asking me to perform various frick acts with a kinky married couple to whole life stories culminating in shameless begging for fricking session. Honestly, the creeper to normal ration was about 21. But my personal favorite was the poetic simplicity of the "You can be my slave." Hun text 5555 5555. All I wanted was a yoga friend, but instead I think I learned an important lesson about the internet. You have been visited by the IT lizard. Upvote or experience bad internet for a month. Like and subscribe, you magnificent person.